Hey all, EC here, and today we're going to be looking at this. So Nintendo has been adding, obviously, games to the Nintendo Switch Online and Nintendo Music for a long time. It has obviously been building a huge library for NSO of great games, and today they've added Mario Paint, which, for those that know, is a Mario-themed colouring and drawing game for the Super Nintendo. Now, this game was originally designed to be played with the Super Nintendo mouse, obviously. That means you can attach your own USB-C mouse to the Switch 1 or Switch 2 to play, or you can use the Switch 2 Joy-Cons functionality, which obviously has a mouse built in. I think this is obviously a great little addition. For those that don't know, this series is actually the one that inspired games later on, like Mario Maker, like Art Academy, which became huge, obviously, series for Nintendo. And I'm just glad to see that they've actually re-releasing this game, because obviously this game has been so requested. It's one that people keep talking about. Oh, when's Mario Paint coming? When's Mario Paint coming? Because for a lot of people, it's an iconic game. It may not seem like it's that iconic and that well known, but obviously I feel like a lot of people probably have fond memories of playing this game with the Super Nintendo mouse on their Super Nintendo already back in the 90s. And I feel like, it's genuinely just a fun little game. And it's also quite relaxing as well. If you're interested like doing a drawing and colouring sort of games that you get on your phones nowadays, you'll definitely like this game. It's definitely a good addition. And I do like that it's a Super Nintendo game, because obviously we don't really seem to get a lot of them anymore. We seem to be getting more focused on like higher big budget games. Obviously, I say big budget games for like, more recent consoles, like obviously the GameCube and the N64. But I am glad to see that they are still adding Super Nintendo stuff, because obviously I feel like they've probably drained that library quite a bit. It's great to see that they're actually, also embracing some of the more obscure games in their catalogue, because obviously, Mario Paint was not my first, guess that they were going to add to this month. I didn't even think they were going to do another drop after they dropped Mario Strikers earlier this month. But it's nice to see that they are still adding, new and interesting games to Switch Online, and they're also doing these sort of new quality of life improvements to allow you to actually play these games on modern hardware, because obviously the mouse functionality on the Switch 2 makes it so much easier to play on the Switch 2, and obviously being able to plug in a USB mouse on the Switch 1 to actually play this game as well is also very helpful and very beneficial as well. Anyway, guys, let me know what you think about this in the comments down below. Are you excited by this news? Are you not excited? Let me know what you think down below. If you're new here, make sure you subscribe, like, share, comment, all that sort of stuff, guys. Let me know what you think. I've been EC, and I'm signing out. Peace.